Pisces, hello. My goodness. Had all this stuff going on today with the internet. You know, Mercury retrograde is notorious for messing up the internet. So was trying to go live on Facebook Live, announced to all of you that I was about to go live over there. And then I got there and realized that I couldn't. Must have not been the day to go live. Let me know if I'm coming through clear to you here with no breakups in the connection. The Hanged Man, Knave of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. The Lovers, card of Gemini. The Emperor, someone trying to control the movement of a situation. Someone trying to put a halt to the healing of another human being. Someone possibly that in the past probably gave you a lot of tangible things. Thank you for also hitting the like button on this video as you do come on. I appreciate that. The Hanged Man reversed, waiting around, not communicating, someone not communicating with you, putting all the pressure on your shoulders to fix a repetitive problem that has been going on throughout the entirety of a relationship. Very in and out behavior. Maybe not the most loyal behavior. Justice, card of Libra. Interesting. Justice doesn't look like she's too fond of you. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, extremely intuitive energy. Someone's happy with several different people, right? Or keeping several different people in limbo at one time, holding up the energy of other people. I've got 2 queens here, and then a card of Libra. She doesn't show up as a queen. I wonder why. There seems like there's been some type of deceptive behavior, some type of lie that was told when asked, some type of almost deception in a friendship, right? The Hermit and the 7 of Wands. Major introspection, looking deeper into a situation, not being able to make one's mind up, over drinking, over self-medicating. For some of you, this would be you. For others of you, this is someone else, maybe a male around you. The Star, card of Aquarius. The 3 of Pentacles, wanting to work together. The King of Pentacles. The Empress. Someone could be pregnant. Communication. 9 of Pentacles. The World. An ending of singlehood. Looking at the seeds you have planted, trying to make up your mind, but not letting go of anyone from the past in that process that your mind is being made up, therefore keeping them stuck and stagnant. There's a lot of female energy here and 1 male, 2 males. 2 males who are in the same energy. Some of you are going to have a really big epiphany, an epiphany that we have Strength, card of Leo, and we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups can be celebration. It can also be third-party situations. You have a lot of options, Pisces, in April, a lot. Seven of Cups. There's a Leo that is around you, a Leo male, or someone that takes on this energy that wants to really go the distance with you. The only problem is whoever this male energy is, also showing up as the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, and the Emperor, right? Lovers is the card of Gemini. The Emperor is the card of Aries. You've got two Swords cards here, so it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Whoever this was in the past, they showed up like this. This is another card of Gemini, actually. So they showed up as the Knight of Swords. That's kind of really harsh with their words, almost shouting over you a bit. And the Seven of Swords, that's like the cheating, lying card. And you showed up like this in that relationship, feeling alone, feeling left out in the cold, not being nurtured, not being nourished, not getting the attention you needed, not getting the love, the companionship, the compassion, the camaraderie, feeling like someone just did not have your back at all. Wow. Shit. To me, Pisces, these are not Piscean cards. They're all Swords cards. So Swords is air. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold. Two of Swords, having a blindfold on. Ace of Swords, losing your composure, just wanting the truth in a situation. Someone not giving you truthful communication purposely to make you feel like this. It wasn't out of love and protection. It was because someone couldn't make up their mind. This is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is now reversed. Okay. All right. Let me take a sip of water for this. Those of you who don't know, I am a Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Venus, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. Some of this looks familiar. Being in a relationship that the majority of the time had me feeling really kind of cold and alone and sad like this. Wanting to know why, I was being lied to about simple things such as, going to the grocery store, So let me share an example of something of bringing like childhood and past life karma into our current relationship. So let's take childhood lessons that weren't quite worked through. So say someone was controlled by like a parent or something, or a grandparent when they were a child, like they weren't even allowed to go down the street or something. They had to hide a lot of things. They had to do a lot of things in secret. Then all of a sudden they get into a relationship and, you've maybe never been jealous, never been controlling in your whole life. And all of a sudden someone comes into your life and they lie about getting a loaf of bread and say it's cheesecake. Vegan cheesecake in my case. And you know that it's not cheesecake, it's a loaf of bread, right? And you're like, why would someone lie about a loaf of bread and cheesecake? Why? I don't understand. Well, if someone hasn't worked through their childhood stuff, they bring all of that ancestral karma into your relationship and hand it over to you. Here's a present of a big pile of dog poo. Fix it. Repetitive pattern. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female. She looks tired. She looks like she's put up with a lot of bullshit, possibly from someone you were involved with. Maybe she handed you that pile of poo and asked you to fix it. You're showing up this month as the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Extreme intuitive energy, possibly in the creative arts or something of that nature. Queen of Pentacles is really on the money. She really, excuse me, sorry you guys. She really, she makes that coin. She goes after what she wants. She takes care of herself. She takes care of her house. She takes care of her children, if she has them, and she takes care of her animals. She takes care of her body. She balances everything, and she's highly intuitive. There seems to be an entity here that wants to work with you, but I think maybe has given up or something of that nature. Maybe you gave up on them. Maybe there was some interception. Star card could be you. It is the card of Aquarius, though. If you have Aquarius in your chart, maybe it's you, but maybe not. Star card, 3 of Pentacles, wanting to work together, choosing this instead. And then we have King of Pentacles, or being worried about someone else that might intercept a situation. There's something like that going on. There's also this Libran energy here. Now, if you have Libra in your chart, this could be you. This could also be a friend that's not a friend. Libra is all about balance, fairness, justice, the justice card, justice in a situation. But when seeing something from a distance that maybe isn't balanced, seeing someone who claims they've moved away from a situation that is really brokenhearted about the situation and won't face that brokenheartedness because they're worried about a conflict, that's not going to sit too well. For those of you like me who have Libra in your chart, in Vedic, I actually show up as a Libra rising. I show up as a Libra. There might be a situation where there was a person that was in a place of service, like in a workplace. They may have Cancer and Libra in their chart. You may also be dealing with or in the past, a Gemini on the cusp of Cancer. There's also a Leo here, an Aquarius, heavy water in their chart, heavy earth too, a Virgo. There might have been a situation where you went to a place to get a service done, right, Pisces? Like maybe you went to get your hair done. Maybe you went to get your makeup done. Maybe you went shopping or something. And someone may have shared some really unfavorable information with you about someone you were involved with. I need a drink of water for this. This may happen in April, or this may have already happened. I'm not going to get that deck out yet. They may have shared that someone was Someone could have possibly been married to someone else. And also that someone could have been trying to get involved with them as well, right? Someone was quite the, this also could have been at a time that they were not treating you the nicest. Or this could have happened vice versa. You know, someone could have found this out about you. It doesn't really seem like the Pisces way, but if you have a lot of air placements in your chart, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you are a Pisces, this could have been the scenario. Whether they were being truthful or not is beyond me, but it was enough to cause you to emotionally walk away from a situation. Realizing that someone had maybe a devilish energy, heart of Capricorn. It could have also scared you so bad, the past, that maybe you treated a Capricorn like this. See, that guy's kind of like standing there and staring at that Capricorn like that's the devil and scared to go towards them. You could have had a really, yeah, we got you, Pisces. You could have had a really bad experience in the past that has really scarred you. It's not that you would have had trouble getting over the person, because thank you so much for your donation, because I don't think the person was very kind to you. I don't think they were very loving. I mean, you're Pisces. You're Pisces, for God's sake. These are the cards Pisces is represented by in the tarot. These three cards right here. Queen of Cups, who holds not a cup of money, not a cup of swords, for God's sake, not a cup of fire, for Lord's sake, but a cup of love, a cup of emotions. This is what you are represented by in the tarot. An emotional, empathic, loving, kind person. Intuitive, empathic. Instead of looking outside yourself when you have trouble in some area of your life, you hang yourself upside down on a tree and look at yourself, introspection, to see where you can do the work. I don't know if you're familiar with the intuitive, empathic, narcissist combo, right? How intuitive empaths actually attract narcissists to them. Have you ever heard of that? It's true. It's very true. I'm going to get to this in a minute, because this is an important aspect of this too, because I feel like one of you has learned your lesson about giving and receiving. Looks like you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles this month, Pisces. I don't think you have taken anything from anyone in quite a long time. You're pretty much, you're standing on your own, being a really, yeah, I think you learned a valuable lesson, maybe, that when people overgive, love bomb, look up love bomb, love bombing on the internet. Love bombing is when someone, let me just give you a random example. When someone shows up every day for 2 months, 2 years with flowers, right? When your home looks like a mortuary, when literally someone shows up at the front door every single day with every time they come over, they have flowers. It's called love bombing. When someone buys you gifts very, very early on in a relationship, when someone wants to kind of like take you on trips, buy you things, shower you with a ton of affection very early on, and then all of a sudden they disappear. It's the narcissist way of love bombing is extremely confusing to a Piscean. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. It can be extremely jarring to a Piscean. If you have a lot of water in your chart, it can.
It's 17
really,
hours.
My sincerest apologies. I thought I turned that off earlier. I had to reset my computer and it came back on. It makes sure I don't spend too much time on the computer and get to yoga. Sorry. It can be really jarring. I think it made you stronger with your money. I think you saw the way someone else, with their work ethic, it really taught you how to be more efficient with your time and energy. And in that aspect, it really taught you. I think in the same token, you've taught someone else how to be creative because I think that was pretty dormant in them. You also opened someone's heart, but I think you may have opened their heart to someone who really was kind of a little bit of a, I almost see like a traitor vibe in this situation. Someone who maybe shared some information with you that was really negative about your partner. You may have met this person at a party as long ago as 2 years, and maybe that's the first whim of information that you gathered from them. It's also maybe a person that met you at a party, met you out, met you. Another, if you're a female, this would be another female. If you're a male, this would be another male. Maybe saw the way someone treated you or saw what they thought was the way someone treated you. You may have been traveling a lot or something, and they maybe wanted some of that, right? It's a good lesson to not share any relationships on social media. It's also a good lesson to not trust everyone, and especially to be noteworthy about people in service to others who may be sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. You're really gentle, Pisces. You're a really gentle, loving soul. I don't feel that vibe in you right now. I don't. I feel that a few of you are really worn out by something that has gone on in your life for far too long. I also, whatever that may be, I also feel that if you would have had the truth in a situation, right, that you would have been able to move forward with someone else with ease. That someone was trying to keep you stuck. The Lovers, card of Gemini, Emperor, card of Aries, and the Ten of Swords. Trying to keep you stuck because they didn't want you to be with anyone else, right? Stuck and confused. I think you shut this person out energetically a long time ago. I don't think this person is allowed to enter your space, so to speak. They may be getting comfort from somewhere else. Maybe someone from their past, maybe someone that knew you and them, Pisces, from social media, maybe, there's so many people here, right? So many people. Interesting. Ancestral karma, not healing our childhood wounds, and then making a person out to be our abuser that we had when we were younger. For some of you, this may be you. For others of you, it's the other person that maybe was kept on a really short leash, right? Growing up, everything they did was monitored. If not, there was hell to definitely pay, right? Someone felt they had to sneak, they had to lie, they had to live a real sneaky existence. Therefore, there could have been a lot of, sorry about that, kind of devious behavior, self-sabotaging situations, emotionally walking away, and then realizing afterwards that you're still in love with the person, right? Don't think for a minute, Pisces. Don't think for a minute, not a second, that if this is your scenario, this is not going to be repeated over and over and over again. I think you were dealing with someone that leaves lots of doors open. Queen of Wands. A situation in someone's past, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, that someone thought would be easier to go back to. It could have been a really long-term relationship, only to find out it wasn't so jazzy when they returned. Empress. A creative energy that you took on in order to balance the scales because you learned a very valuable lesson about giving and receiving monetarily. Good for you, Pisces. Queen of Pentacles, an energy you took on and probably have taken on for the entire past year, at least the last 6 months, in order to get your home, finances, health, and life back on track. Justice, Libra energy, an energy of possibly a female, could be a male, who was pretending to be your friend to get more information on a person that was around you, possibly for monetary purposes, possibly for I don't know, Pisces, maybe they saw something that they wanted to give a go at. Who knows? I think you need to let this person have this. This is a mess. This is a mess. And I think it's a mess you've grown out of. Queen of Cups, you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, female. Empathic, loving, but not so much when they haven't been nurtured or loved, right? Like they deserve to be, right? So in order to get out of this, I think, Pisces, many of you have had to go into your shadow side. What do I mean by the shadow side? I mean a little bit of Knave of Swords energy, right? I mean, in order to get out of this, right, you got to go into this. So what is that? Well, that means maybe you entertained this for a little while, right? Two of Cups with this, Knave of Chalices, Knight of Chalices. There could have been a younger, watery energy around you. Could have earth in their chart, could have air in their chart. I think maybe that's over or that's been over. I mean, it was beautiful. Definitely some past life energy going on there. But I think this person right here really had his eye on you. He could have been older because we have Knave of Chalices, you turning into a knave, and him the King of Wands. King of Wands, you know, taking on that energy, it's kind of an arrogant, an energy of someone who just controls situations by lying. You might want to let this energy have that energy. They have the same color on in the cards, you know, red. You may have had to temporarily cloak yourself as maybe a darker energy entity, right? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Some of you may have this in your chart. She's mixing some concoctions there. She's doing her thing, right? You may have had to temporarily play with energy a little bit to get the truth out of a person. You may have actually had to play stupid too to get some I don't want to say compensation, but I think in the past that happened. You had to play dumb, right? Like you didn't know what was going on. Yeah. You know, if you're dealing with an air energy, especially Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially Libra or Gemini, they cannot stand to be outsmarted. It really, really frustrates them. It's almost like here the wheel is turning in your favor, Pisces. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, marriage card, 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a teacher. So after going through this bullshit, right? Secrets and lies, feeling like you didn't have any real passion in your life, you go to this. But that's only after you make a judgment call on this guy right here. Who is this guy? King of Cups. Well, we had all of the Gemini cards out. So for some of you, it's a Gemini on the cusp of Cancer, water. You may want to watch the Cancer video. It's a little harsh. I almost deleted it. I really almost deleted it, but I think 9 people ordered a reading off of that video alone. So I thought maybe that's resonating with people. Always check the cusp of what people are as well. I think Pisces, you've had to become a little bit of a hard ass, and April is all about getting back to who you are as a Piscean, loving, kind, not so much just being the teacher, but coming from a loving place as the teacher, not coming off as a cold-hearted bitch as a teacher. And I think what's happened to you, it's kind of like, why am I thinking about Lilith? Story of Adam and Lilith. That's not it. I think what's happened to you, Pisces, yeah, you've had a lot on your plate, right? You're handling everything. You're handling your house, you're handling your work, you're handling your body, keeping your body together, and you're doing it all alone, while someone else, can't make this up, Gemini, 7 of Swords, has just been lying. Let's get rid of this person. There we go. Okay. And I think it had you really tied up. But I think once you tapped into your intuition, you ended it with the world. And now someone can't stand I mean, you're loving it. You're loving being single, right? Look at this. Someone else is now in the energy that you were in. And the problem is the people around this person are seeing them in this energy. And all that needed to be done this entire time was this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is cutting through the bullshit. It's a card of speaking the truth, being honest with yourself and those around you, not being sneaky. Pisces are not known to be sneaky. Pisceans are known to speak their truth. They're water. They love talking about emotions, right? Air energy is very communicating. It's a high vibrating communicative energy. It's not your job. Yeah, this keeps wanting to come out. It's not your job to fix this kind of behavior in another person. That's not what you were brought here to do. It's not your job to take on a role of this Knave of Swords, an energy that's real cutting with their words. It's not your job to cause conflict, especially with people you've already put in your past that were a big, heavy pain in the ass, 10 of Swords. But they did bring you to your magician energy, Temperance, with their secrets and bullshit, the Moon. Again, could have been a Gemini, but you have now healed from this. And you are showing up as one of the finest cards in the deck. Thank you so much. You are showing up as a 9 of Pentacles. Single, stacking up the pentacles, working on yourself. And there's someone Three of Pentacles who may want to work with you. We have the Star card and the King of Pentacles, but this can be anyone. And the Knight of Pentacles. This can be anyone. This does not have to be an Aquarius. It can be someone with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in their chart. It can be the Star card is the card of Aquarius, but it can also be someone who gets a lot of attention. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Could be younger, but it doesn't matter. So what is the King of Pentacles like? The King of Pentacles is a really beautiful energy of someone who really has their finances together. They're highly intelligent. Look at him. Look at that. He's like, this is my pentacle. Who should I give it to? Who am I going to give this big fat pentacle to? I'm going to shine the pentacle while I sit here and watch and wait. So who is this, Pisces? Do you know? Star card, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles? You may, I can share more with you in a private reading. Right now, I'm going to pull you some goddess guidance oracle cards that I love. It's always weird for me to do a Pisces reading, I'm always like, look into the Pisces. This was a general reading. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of praying, a lot of yoga. I do feel like you guys have stepped back into taking stellar care of yourself in the month of March. And happy birthday. My God, happy birthday to me, right? I think that all the isolation that everybody has went through has caused us to want to really be out there. Compassion, yeah, getting back to yourself. Inner goddess, self-love. You're the teacher of self-love, for God's sake. I want to pull just 2 more. Okay. Start delegating. You're being asked to delegate. You're being asked to delegate. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Okay, well, Pisces. Don't know where that came from. I'm going to save the best for last. Receptivity, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. There's someone that's been around you that is ready and able to give to you. And I think you've been a little cold. You might want to invite that person in if they're still there. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. I've been doing this. It's beautiful. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Okay, we will. We promise. Home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Yes, we feel that. Inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. This is the most important. Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. What is still lingering on, and what do you need to do to get it out of your sphere? Do you need help doing that? Then ask someone for help. Do you need someone to speak a truth? Then ask someone for that. You may not get it because they may have trouble letting you go. You know, I watched a Queen of Cups. Those of you who don't know, she's one of my favorite readers. And I actually watched her Leo reading today. Please tell her I worship the ground she walks on and that I would drink her bath water, just FYI. And the Leo reading was interesting. She too had a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups show up. And she said, you know, it's a divine partnership. It's kind of like a meant to be situation. But then I watched the Sagittarius video that really resonated. I watched those two videos for a certain reason, because I know a Leo that I have a lot of compassion for, and then someone else that I know has Sag in their chart in Vedic. So I like to watch those two. And I forget which one, but one of her videos said, do you really want to walk a path that you have an understanding that it's a path of spiritual growth with a person that doesn't have an understanding of that, right? A person that doesn't want to walk that path with you. In the other reading, there was just massive trust issues because the person had been hurt so bad, right? And it was a person who wanted to come back in, but they had hurt a person so bad that the person just wouldn't let them back in. So we have a person here that will continue this pattern. Even after getting the lesson, if they didn't learn the lesson on their own, it's almost like they have to be like told the lesson, right? Like told the lesson, like, here is your lesson since you can't seem to figure this out. And we have someone who leaves doors open without pulling them shut and leaves people confused. And then there's, you know, it hinders the doors that have been left open. It hinders the growth of those people, women, men, what have you. But Pisces, what I'm seeing here clearly is you not closing a door that needs to be slammed shut. You not closing a door and you shutting something good out of your life because you know that something was, very energetically connected, very past life energy, very um, telepathically connected. But if someone doesn't make you feel safe when you lay your head on their chest, maybe someone didn't even let you lay your head on their chest. Maybe, Pisces, maybe you never got the nurturing you needed. And if there is someone else around you that wants to provide you with that, that knows how to show you that, maybe that is a direction you need to go in. Because it seems to me, Pisces, that you've been at a crossroads for a very long time. And you've not been really allowing anyone to get near you. Who caused the problem? Who was there to fix it? Was it the same person? I don't think it was. I love you. I hope this made sense to all of you. And if you like this video, private readings are available. Please go to thedetoxintuitive.com, click on spiritual gifts and offerings, choose your reading. The twin flame reading, the health reading, and the Akashic record readings are the most popular, and make your purchase. And if you want the reading rushed, then there is an option for that. You just add $97 on, and I can do it within 24 hours. You can also pay on VINMO, if you want your reading rushed. Thedetoxintuitive.com. Thank you for subscribing to this video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for liking this video. Please check out my sister YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV. Okay, thank you. Take care of yourself, Pisces. Do those things that boost your self-esteem, self-care, self-love. That's who you are. Get back to who you are. Give this energy back to whoever brought it into your life. Please. I love you. I love you so much. Be well.